So the things I've been told so far is that Lina will have her cooldown increased, but a slight damage buff. So they're nerfing Lina by making her, by increasing her cooldown. Lion is gonna deal less damage off of fell power. And then they're buffing Tusk. So yeah, they're actually buffing Tusk. And then they're making Vengeful Spirit at tier 2, Clinks at tier 1, and then there are other changes as well. That's what we know. And Bane is also, Bane is getting added.
There's a price on all their heads.
I don't know, Retalia, because, I mean, very few people played 9 Elf with Terrorblade. Or, like, if you're talking about the 9 Elf, the Elf Terrorblade build. I think right now the state of the game is like the worst I've ever seen it be. I think it's straight up the worst we've ever seen the game be. Like, I think it's the least fun and the least interesting the game has ever been to me. 2 years ago, okay, I didn't play 2 years ago. That's why I don't know. But yeah, to me this is just the least interesting the game has ever been. Which is a shame because I really do enjoy this game. But yeah, what can you do? Yeah, I mean, we'll see how they tune things next time. So Phantom, one thing we know that Bane is that Bane is a satyr. Bane is a satyr. Yeah, transforming illusions is also stupid and shouldn't be possible. Why am I like?
Axe or fists, it changes nothing.
I'm so stupid. There were 2 starters in the shop. I only bought one of them.
Head for the quarry. Are you ready to run?
Dr. Clinker.
But I mean, back then, Retalia, I didn't play in Queen lobbies that much. Like, to me, this is the worst it's ever been. Like, I think these builds are really, really, really boring. And the biggest issue, Retalia, I see is that the main culprit of all of this is Undead here. And the problem is, let's say multiple people want to go 2-cost, right? They contest each other. We can agree on that, right? 5 people want to play Meepo SF, okay, but they are contesting each other, right? The thing about Undead Akira is, since the units you're playing off are not, you're not building your board based on these units. You're building your board based on all of the purple units because you can transform all of them. You can transform all of your units, which is what I think makes the build, like, everyone can go for it. It's super easy to hit your units. I mean, you're welcome to disagree with me, but I think this is by far the worst patch I've ever seen, and I also think it's the patch that encourages the most amount of low skill builds by far from what I've seen. Like, it's not even close. Couple it all with the fact that the late game is really weak right now. Like, but you're welcome to disagree. Like, the issue is also that I've seen, like, I've played a lot of these builds. Like, all of these builds are very, very old to me because I played basically all of them a lot, but before this patch, while they were, I played a lot of these builds while they were like mid builds. I played a lot of Forik here while it was mid. I played a lot of 9 elf while it was mid.
More fists. It changes nothing.
I played a lot of demons while it was mid. So all of the builds are just very like boring to me. I hope they remove Undead from the game, honestly. Or like if they don't know how to balance it, then just remove it. But the way it works right now is rewarding for all of the wrong reasons, I feel like. What's this shit? No. 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 Please don't put me against this guy. I'm just gonna take like 1 million damage from him. Yeah, and 3 cost was also fun, but I mean, I don't know what they want to do with the game, but something very different from what I would want to do with the game. Bloodseeker is the best unit we can get. Mass is great. Upgrades are great, of course.
In the service of men.
Amazing units.
Price on all their heads.
Dracula, what do you think about this 9 warriors Terrorblade? Could this be a build? You have to reroll early. You have to reroll at Terrorblade. You reroll at Terrorblade, then you play it on 7 with Wizards, I guess. Is it good? Who knows what good really is, honestly. Oh, I have a Princess Knife for you. Oh. So we almost won. That's very nice, by the way. We almost 100% lose our streak here. I feel like the big issue is this guy. Maybe we actually try and dump up on this guy. Maybe we're okay. We can unequip this to see who we face. Bane, it's better with this. Sorry. I'm gonna get it on this guy. Oh, no. Bro, I'm gonna need you to stop hitting these dudes. Throw here, throw here, throw here. No, you moron! Why is this fucking garbage unit coded this fucking way? I wish it would fucking kill the strongest unit that it can kill rather than just fucking random low HP unit. 1 HP off, 1 hit off from fucking killing the tree and then killing the Nature's Prophet and then we win. Ah, it's so bad. And we lose our streak to this fucking random ass shit. Yeah, but I've played that as well, Retalia. The issue is just that it sucks compared to the currently high meta builds. Like, if you watch me play, you know that I played a lot of Terrorblade Hunters and Terrorblade Wizards. Sorry, Terrorblade Sins. It's just that all of the builds are bad. At least losing our streak doesn't matter too much then.
There's a price on all their heads. There's a price on all.
Axe or fists. That changes nothing.
Juggernaut stands ready. There's a price for the right price.
When you play with Lena, you tend to get burned.
Thanks.
I mean, Retalia, sorry, no offense, but you don't need to argue, because I think we engage with the game in a completely different way. When I play Queen lobbies, I see the same build played by the same players every single game. Every single China game is the same 4 builds played over and over. The builds are very easy to assemble, almost devoid of any kind of thought, if you ask me. And I'm not sure where you play the most, but I would kind of presume that it's not the same kind of lobbies, because then I don't understand why you would be saying, like, why you would be thinking it was a good way for the game to work. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me, the game right now is in an absolutely horrendous state. Like, it's, and I'm not kidding, it's always the same things you say. It's always the same things you see. And maybe some people might disagree with me, but Forakia Undead is very, very easy to play. 9 Elf, very easy to play. Meepo SF, very easy to play. Goblin Draenei, very easy to play. Demons, you would argue, is probably the toughest build to play, but Demons is Demons is also pretty gimmicky. Lena, I mean, Lena builds I also think are too strong. You're once again very welcome to disagree with me, but I am pretty done with these builds because I think it's super boring to play the same builds that require very little thought over and over and over and over again. And a lot of the lobbies just feel like rock paper scissors, but with only like those 4 options, and it's just about who gets the better start and plays more strong in the early game. And most often it's about who goes under the Kia, because it is so much better compared to all of the rest, and it's so much easier for it to pop off. For me, that makes the meta very interesting. Very uninteresting, because it is the same things we see all the time. It is basically who pushes level 5 round 7 and gets purple units for their cap first. I rolled a lot of gold, and sadly, with a lot of gold rolled, we just did not see any units. Like, I was hoping to find a priest, but I don't know. I feel like I rolled 20 or 30 gold or some shit, and we did not see a priest, or we only saw 1 oracle. Like, I think DAC is a beautiful game, and I think right now it's in the worst state it's ever been while I've been playing, because the builds are just trash. Like, the builds I think are very trash. I miss SD. Oh, sad. Hello, world intro. That makes sense, HSO. I feel like I often miss the SD.
Juggernaut stands ready. All enemies fall in the whip of my blade.
Exactly, Retalia. And for me, that is not why I want to play the game. Yeah, I'm excited to see Bane. I'm excited to see Bane.
No grave for you.
I ride with the light.
He is gonna be Harpy. Not Harpy, sorry. He's gonna be a Satyr. I don't think we know how much he costs yet. Actually, don't know. I wonder what he's gonna be. 2 or 3 cost, probably. I don't think it's the same every patch, Retalia. I think we've had patches that have been a lot better, honestly. In my opinion, we've had patches where this issue hasn't been as huge as it is right now. But again, maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like we've had patches where the options have been a lot more interesting to explore, and the builds have been a lot less, like, clearly broken in this way. But maybe I'm just really tired of the game right now. Yeah, but you also have to remember, I didn't play 5 years ago. I began playing a little over a year ago.
I ride with the light.
I mean, if you go back a few patches, almost everything did work, right? That was the cool thing about how the game worked, like, not that long ago. Like, you could play almost everything. Like, we had hunter builds, we had warrior builds, we had sin builds, we had mages builds, we had dragon builds. There were reasons to play almost any synergy. And now the game is really, really, really fucking gimmicky. There's no reason to play hunters, there's no reason to play sins, no reason to play warriors. Like, the strong things are this with Undead, this, Meepo SF, and Goblin Drain Eye. Nice, and I face someone who fucking DC'd. This is such a fucking annoying thing. I lose so much experience on this. Also my loss streak. Yeah, there's no reason to play knights. Please, if you fucking are gonna leave the game, then just surrender. This is really game ruining for me. Sins is assassins. Yeah, it's looking horrendous for him. Is it this guy? Monopolize puck. It's a shame we lost a lot of gold because I rolled for the fucking... we lost so much gold because I rolled for the priest. Very annoying. I should be close to level 9 now if we didn't DC. If he didn't DC. I don't know what we're gonna do. I have no idea.
Its commander trusts into you.
I mean, I'm setting up for a warrior board, but is that really the plan?
Ice is nice.
Bye bye. Yeah, it is fun.
From the deeps, I rise.
Divinely given. Divinely given. Divinely given. Divinely given.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. I guess I am actually the biggest English content creator for DAC, which is wild. Yeah, my board sucks ass. I guess we try and hit levels and figure out things out. Yeah, but I mean, I feel much the same way, Ritalia. I feel like they usually are really good at doing balance patches that actually impact the game, but this time around they didn't. I could have taken this streak if Rekla didn't. I would have thanked the Husker. I was hoping to egg, by the way.
Time to shove off.
My items are like pretty dark. I did. But I didn't play back then. There are a lot of builds I've never seen. There's a lot of builds I've never seen. Oh, you're doing well, man. Honestly, they could make what's it called? Wait a second. They could make Wyvern like a 3-cost as well. I don't know. They just need to change Undead. How it works. Yeah, there's one guy we know that plays quite a lot. That's so annoying, Zeus. I was hoping Zeus just wouldn't be in this game. This is like a really good Dragons game. We know that Chin, who is a guy we talk with a lot, that he plays the patches. That's where we get most of our leaks.
Time to shove off. Your god has arrived. Damnation rises. From the deeps, I rise.
Amazing. What are the relics on 30? Weaponsmith. Family. Team. Heck. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Drodo are doing the best they can. I just don't think it's a particularly good job right now. But I'm sure they're doing the best they can. Whoa, what is this build? Oh my god. Goblin and Draenei. Amazing. What an incredible build. Oh. See, this build should never exist like this. It's so pathetic that it does. It's crazy. Like, it's so crazy that this build is in the game.
Time to shove off. Step lively now. Your admiral
Like, if you
is on
told
board.
me that they are throwing like dots at the like they have like a huge whiteboard and they're throwing dots at the whiteboard to see what the game is gonna do, I would kind of believe you based on the fact that we have Goblin Draenei in the game, honestly.
Thanks to you.
I think the fact that this build is in the game and the fact that they buffed it by making Bounty Hunter a Goblin is like completely crazy. It's like so wild. That would be a very good start. That would be a very good start for sure.
Time to shove off.
I think Draenei is one of the things where, since they added it to the game, I haven't seen any builds that came out of Goblin Draenei that is even remotely interesting. Like, Draenei Guards, not that interesting. Knights Draenei, do you guys remember the patch where everyone played Knights Draenei? Boring. And then they buffed, then they made Bounty, and now we just see Goblin Draenei. Like, I'm so confused, like, with Draenei, but there's a lot of things that confuse me in life.
We've reached safe harbor.
Okay, now we have 1 million gold, but we have an issue.
Juggernaut stands ready.
Dramatic entrance.
All enemies following the whim of my blade.
Nice, this guy is one we can actually beat.
Time to shove off. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
From the deeps, damnation. Juggernaut stands ready.
Get your loaders running. Time to
Dramatic
shove off.
entrance.
Oh my god, it's a fucking druid.
Time to raise my rate.
could have sold the expensive Ringmaster, right? Yeah.
Dramatic entrance.
Took you long enough.
From the deeps, I rise.
Time to shove off.
I could have gone Ricky as well.
Damnation rises.
It does damage to non-permanent units and adds mischance to the units it hit. It's pretty whack. It's pretty whack.
No Slytherin may fail.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Took you long enough.
Thanks to you.
Oh, no, I'm playing 8 warriors. Thank you. I need to add another unit. I need to remove a Doom. A little bit of a mistake, as they call it. Oh, the wizard, yeah, either is fine.
Gernot stands ready.
Rubik would actually be goated if I also had what's it called?
Thanks.
I rolled so much for pipe or prism.
From the deeps, I rise.
Eyes up and shields front. Gernot stands ready.
Could go either way. He blinked into the wrong square, but I still think it's good enough.
Thanks to you.
It's probably, but I'm rolling because I want to find Rubik, the big Rube. Okay, can we on our third recraft get either pipe or spell prism? That would be really nice. Yeah, for sure. Low roll on item.
Siren rises from the deeps.
There are none who cannot be left.
That is the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th time I crafted at tier 3. And I've neither gotten pipe nor spell prism any of the times. I mean, that's kind of bullshit, honestly. Oh, we do end up winning. GG. What did I silence on your board? The Zeus or what? Pipe would have made this a lot easier to play. Yeah. I rolled so much for either Pipe or Spell Prism because I knew from the beginning that what I would need late game would be either Pipe or Spell Prism because I was thinking that I would probably get Doom 3. But then I just found random trash.